Hey guys, I'm ZS2 here and welcome to, well, something I've decided. I have been having a really hard time getting myself into Twilight Princess. I've just been Zelda out lately. You know, I'm not in the mood to play it, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, my mic's up high, good. So, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Twilight Princess for now until a later date when I feel like playing it again. I'm hoping that'll be sometime during the summer. I will have virtually infinite free time, hopefully, because I am graduating high school here in 3 weeks. But in the meantime, I really think I should do something, and I've been feeling a certain game series lately. And actually, last night I just beat the game that I'm about to play, so I sorta did a practice run, kinda. It was more or less for fun. Whoops. It was very enjoyable, I think, but I'm going to see if I can play this game again and still be in the mood to play it. So, no, it is not Super Metroid. I'm not nearly good enough at that. I cannot find my way around. It's none of these, it's, as you can probably guess, another GameCube game. Yeah, I will eventually do some NES games. I mean, don't expect that, or Final Fantasy. Well, I could do Final Fantasy, but, yeah, we're not playing that. I'll do Final Fantasy IV for PSP. I'm actually grinding on that over here as we speak using the auto battle system. And it's another Nintendo game, as to be expected. All that gives it away completely, obviously. Thanks, Retro Studios, thanks. Ooh. Nintendo and Retro Studios present... Sorry, taking a drink of my Gatorade. Metroid Prime. So I can find my way around if I have the hint system on, just in case. Actually, as you can see, as soon as it will transition already and not do cellular eye candy. This is the playthrough I just finished last night. It's saved in the impact crater, 88% items, 10 hours and 30 minutes. I used to do some very cheaty things with this game. I used an action replay I used to have to speed run it. Kind of. This is using a walkthrough I followed before. I don't know why it's 101%. I do have hard copies of, or a hard copy of, Metroid Fusion. I can enable or disable the Metroid Fusion suit. I will show that off at a later date. It really doesn't ever change. There's a very slight difference between the power suit and another one. We can play the original NES Metroid, but I'm not going to do that. The only way I can really beat that is using the Nopper's sword code. So I will not show that off. Oh, I'll show it off. Maybe a code here or two, but... Anyway, I need to erase something, so I'm going to erase this monstrosity right here of when I hacked. It wasn't complete anyway. And we are going to start on this file. We are not playing on hard mode. I cannot play that. Options here, just basic stuff we'll be able to change in the actual game. I'm going to play in normal mode because I'm not quite good enough to do hard mode or veteran for that matter, which you can see I have not unlocked. But I can do normal mode. The final boss did just about kill me last night on normal. I will say that, and I had nearly every amount of health you can have. I think I was missing one energy tank in the game. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a district. Wow, okay. Derelict space. Oh, it went away. Sorry, guys. Not much I can do about that. Excuse me. I belched. Not bad looking game for 2002, I have to say. It's definitely aged very well visually. It's probably the best looking of all the Metroid Prime games, and it is my favorite of the Metroid Prime games. And I can't say I've actually played Echoes. I have played Metroid Prime. I have sort of played it for a little bit. I know the storyline, and I do have a copy for the GameCube version, but I've never really played it or beat it. Maybe I should try. But that's not neither here nor there. I also have corruption, which I can beat at 100% thanks to a certain room. And, ooh, famous music. I'm gonna be silent. I love that! Also, so what you gotta do here. Basically, all it says there, press hold L to lock on. I will explain this. Press A to fire. You can press R to look around, and wow, this is really different than playing on my TV. It's on my laptop, and it's very, very tiny compared. I have a very large TV. Force field controls are offline. What you gotta do here is, you press, as you can see, we have two options on the, we have a radar in the upper right, our energy at the top, a map in the upper right, which is accessed by pressing Z, and we see all these little things on there: any beam, wave beam, ice beam, plasma, missile, open, elevator, missile, save, hint, whatever. We'll get into that later. In the bottom right, you can see we have a little thing. That is our current weapon. As you saw earlier, we are going to get the other beams. They work a little different than they do in other Metroid games. As if that's a spoiler. I mean, come on, they're in like every Metroid game. But you can on the GameCube version, you can press up, right, down, or left. It only makes a noise on up right now because that's the way the power beam slots on the up of the cross there on the right. That's how you switch those. But you also get several visors throughout the game. And if you press left, in this case, you'll get the scan visor. This is new to Metroid Prime. It was not in any other previous Metroid game, such as, say, the X-ray visor. But you can press the L button to scan and get little things like this. In this case, it activates these little switches, but you can use that to activate things, get information on enemies, bosses, anything in the game virtually. Usually it'll include a hint that is key to defeat. Whoops, I missed. Defeating it, or it'll activate a puzzle, give you a hint because there's no Navi in the game. Sometimes it's there just to activate little events. Every door you gotta come up to, you gotta shoot. You can scan things like this for small bits of information. Oh, and if you press Y, you fire a missile. I will get into other controls later in the game as those become relevant. So now we have to pressurize this room, and suddenly gravity kicks in. Don't know why air makes gravity kick in, but apparently it does. Just check the timer real quick, guys. Okay, we're good. Whoa. What happened here? Is that what is that? New creature entry has been downloaded into our log. Here's another thing. In the game there is the data logbook along with items, and this accounts for another percentage you get. This is your data percentage. I cannot get 100% logbook, although somehow I managed to get 50% somewhere early in the game in that playthrough. I don't know exactly what my logbook scan percentage was. But yeah, you get that by scanning creatures, certain other things throughout the game. I will mention them as we go along where I can find, and I will show you as many as I can. I actually managed to find all the certain types of data, two types of data. Oh, I should probably... Parasite, indigenous to Talon 4, a single parasite is harmless to larger... Yeah, it's just basic little things. Little extra details in the game. What's this big thing? Unknown. High levels of radiation detected. That's not good. I guess... Oh, there we go. Space pirate status. Death caused by severing the spinal cord. Ooh. Sounds painful. Is there anything in here? Escape pod entrance. The vessel has already been jettisoned. Whoa. Stuff falling. Ew! Hey. He's alive. Hey, buddy. Space pirate? But they're like the enemies of Metroid games. Well, he's not firing at me. Hey, buddy, how you doing? And oh my god, die! Yeah, he's a jerk. Could say something else, but I'm told I'm funnier when I'm not swearing. Okay, use your charge beam to destroy the rubble. Now what you do is you press the button, but if you hold it, you can get charged effects. Certain beams do different things. In the power beam's case, it's just sheer strength. You don't gain any extra ability, like certain beams will add certain effects. It's the other 3 beams in the game. Something's down there. Now if you press X, you turn into the morph ball. Whoop, come on. There we go. I'm getting used to the lag still. Forgive me, guys. And what's this? Research data. Yeah, you can also scan certain things like this, in this case, the map station. There are a couple of these kind of things that are a little hard to find because they're rare, particularly, as you saw, missile stations. But now we have the map for this area. And this is known as the Space Frigate Orpheon. I figured I'd cover that right about now. Now, when you've gone into a room, it'll appear as these orange rooms. When you haven't been there, it's blue, like this. Usually you'll find important things in rooms like this. If you zoom in, you can kind of see if there's any little extras. You can also press the... Okay, maybe you can't press the A button. Y? No. X? No. It's not B. I'm not exactly sure, but I know there's a way to zoom in on rooms and specify them out. Maybe you can't do that yet. I don't know. But you can also scan computers like this. Town 4, Ground 0 area secure, carrier radiation readings normal. Radiation readings, eh? Also, as you saw in the upper right corner, you saw missiles. But in this form, this is the morph ball. I should explain. It really, you just roll around and move. You have energy. The only way you can do anything else is if you press the A button. You lay a bomb. You can do certain things. Hold on, I think. Okay, this is actually a decent place to show it. You can also do certain tricks with it, such as a double bomb jump or a triple bomb jump, which is some crazy maneuver. I can only double bomb jump at the worst of times. See if I can pull off. There! That was a double bomb jump. I am going to be rage quitting, most likely, to a certain item early in the game. Right after you finish one area, you go to another, and then you're about to go to a third area. There is an item. Oh yes. Right as you're about to enter the 4th area of the game, there is an item. It's a pain in the butt. You have to double bomb jump in this version of the game 3 times. If you fail the first time, you fall in a hazard. And you will do massive damage to yourself. Whoa, God, my laptop's going black. We can strafe if we press L and do this. And as you know, these are space pirates, so they are going to attack us. Ooh, here's more research. New research. Small energy replaces 10 units of health. So you get that, and you get 10 HP back. Or, in this case, 10 energy. And here's a door. I must have shut it on accident. Fire missile. Yeah, these are turrets. Fire missile, they blow up. And this suppresses missiles. Ugh, I messed up there. Also, if you use your charge beam, yeah, you can suck things in. It's gone from blow to suck! Nah, that was a bad joke. Perimeter defense turret disabled. Yeah, sometimes you can do that. And this will give me a good opportunity to scan the turret. Which, yes, mechanical things like that do count as enemies. And if you want, believe me, missiles are not a thing here. They're not too good to use right here. You actually would probably want to use them all up. Plasmite, yeah, these are some creatures you'll be encountering on the actual... Ooh. You'll be encountering on the actual, planet if we go there. Assuming we go there. I mean, I doubt we'll go there. I mean, come on. We're Samus. I'm sure we'll be fine. Right. Right. Well, let's just go up and... Hey, dude. You're dead. Hey, buddy. Boom! Oh, you want some too, huh? Boom! Wait a minute. You don't seem hurt. Space Pirate. Minimal injuries. No, you're barely hurt. Oh, come on. And I will try not to charge my beam too much on screen to annoy you guys, because I do find it annoying when I'm watching, say, Mega Man XLP, and they just constantly charge their laser, their little buster. Anyway, I don't want to go over it too much longer, so we're about 60 minutes here. I think I'll leave it here for now, and we will finish exploring the Space Pirate, or the Space Frigate Orphan. Wow, that was a fail. I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime.